Be Wealthy and Smart, episode 1161.
Step into a world of wealth and financial freedom without budgets, boredom, or bosses on Be Wealthy and Smart. And now, here's your host, Linda P. Jones.
Welcome to Be Wealthy and Smart. I'm Linda P. Jones, America's Wealth Mentor, empowering women and men worldwide to financial freedom. On today's show, we're going to talk about why women feel more stressed than men about money. I'm always a little cautious to do a show on women and what they say or men and what they say because obviously these are generalities and not everyone's going to agree or be the kind of person that gave these particular answers on a survey. So we take it all with a grain of salt. But I thought this topic was very interesting because when in the past I've done some research about women and money, I've come up with things like 70% of women would rather talk about their own death than talk about money. And so there's a natural uncomfortableness around money for many women. And that's one of the reasons why I started doing this podcast, to make it more comfortable, to make it understandable and simple, to make it easier, to make it less time-consuming, and to make it more fun. So we're going to review Fidelity's Women's History Month 2023 survey because a lot of interesting things are contained in this survey. It doesn't tell us why they're contained in the survey or why women think this or feel this way, but it does share some interesting facts with us. So to start, women are feeling more stressed than men about money, but they're tackling that stress head on and taking control of their finances. And that's a really positive thing because they're taking action and they're doing something about it. The study finds that while stress is the number one word that women use to describe their emotions surrounding money, nearly 90% say they've made money moves recently or are planning to within the next 6 months. So again, we're finding that there's not this frozen situation, but women are taking action and doing something about what it is they're feeling stressed about. So kudos to women for that. According to the survey, women say they either have or plan to adjust their spending habits. That was 66%. Others are going to pay down debt and or save more for other goals. That was 60%. And 59% want to improve their credit score, and 53% want to contribute to an emergency fund. All very worthwhile goals to shoot for. Fidelity also found that women were more motivated to take money action when they felt supported by other women. This is especially true of younger women, with 66% of Gen Z and millennials preferring to learn about financial matters from other women. The study found that women are ready and willing to help each other succeed, with 69% saying they go out of their way to help other women because another woman helped them. That is so cool. Can I just say I love that? That is awesome. And this is something that was also discovered when I remember years ago we talked about microlending, and in foreign countries when there were microloans or very small amounts of money loaned to women in business in these foreign countries, they were more likely to not only work on their own business, but also show other people how to create their own business and thereby help the entire community. And so they found that when they loaned money to women, it helped the whole area. It wasn't just helping one person, but that all spread and was helped by women helping each other. Joanna Rottenberg, president of personal investing at Fidelity Investments, said it's no secret women continue to face unique challenges that have historically gone unaddressed by the financial services industry. Through working with millions of women of all ages, we understand firsthand that knowing and tackling these challenges both inspires women and helps chip away at the gender gap, which is important for future generations. The biggest stressors for women are inflation and not having enough saved for emergencies. That's 85% are stressed about inflation and 76% are stressed about not having enough money saved for emergencies. The study also found that women are more stressed about these things than men, 79% of women versus 65% of men. Across the board, women were more concerned than men about other stressors as well, including the outlook for Social Security or Medicare upon retirement. That was 72% of women versus 64% of men. Their earning potential for their self or their partner, 62% of women worried more about that and 56% of men. And paying off debt, 61% of women worried more about that and 53% of men worried about paying off debt. The number one long-term financial goal for women is to feel secure and not worry about money. 59% of respondents in the study said that. And that doesn't surprise me at all because I think the main goal is financial freedom, whether it's men or women. Financial freedom is what people really seek to have. They want money to serve them, and they don't want to be the servant to money, which makes complete sense. Everybody wants to live their life and not have to feel like money is the big block or the big boulder that is keeping you from being where you want to be or what you want to do. Other long-term financial goals include 33% said they wanted to be able to provide for a family or loved one. 32% said they want to live the lifestyle they want. 30% want to save enough money to retire or work less. And 25% want to achieve financial independence. While the study showed women are getting more comfortable talking about money, they still feel more intimidated than men about getting help with their financial decisions. 19% of women felt intimidated versus 15% of men. And women were also much less likely to describe investing as enjoyable than men. 18% of women described it as enjoyable and 29% of men did. Well, that's something I've been working on turning around because investing is really fun. And I always say if women enjoy shopping like most women I know do, then they'll really love investing because they're very similar in many regards. It's about getting educated about the particular product or stock or company that you're going to invest in. It's about learning about how successful they are and finding the real winners, the leaders in their category. It's about finding the ones that are profitable and are making a lot of money doing it. The top brands in their space, if you will. Very much like many of the things we go through when we're shopping for items and making decisions about purchasing things. So there's a lot there that I think women would really enjoy if the whole mystery about investing was sort of taken away and all the terminology and jargon was made simpler. Well, that's what I've been trying to do for the last many years since I've started the podcast. And finally, a 2022 study from Her Money and the Alliance for Lifetime Income found that women were asserting control over their finances more than ever, with a whopping 94% of women saying they played a role in not only managing their household finances, but also managing investments and retirement planning. Jean Statler, CEO of Alliance for Lifetime Income, said it's inspiring to see these women take the lead on not only managing their household finances, but also investing for the future and planning for retirement. This research clearly dispels an old belief that women are the CFOs of the household, but are somehow absent when it comes to investing and planning for retirement. End of article. I think that just goes to show that women are very capable of making the investment decisions, and many of them do in their everyday lives. But investing has just been considered this other thing on the shelf. It's been considered something more complicated or something out of their realm for some reason. And that's where we have to bring it back to reality and say, no, once we take away all the jargon and the unnecessary complexities, the women get it. But it's really my pleasure to see women get very excited about investing. And I think crypto has brought an aspect of that to women. Crypto has been very accepted by women, but I also think once all of that jargon goes away and they see the reality of investing and how well women can invest, then it becomes more fun for women to invest. And again, those skills that they already have really transfer over to investing extremely well. And I'm proud to bring a community together of men and women who help each other in the Be Wealthy and Smart VIP experience. Seeing people really understand investing and then also contributing to each other's success is amazingly gratifying. And if an investing community is something you've been looking for, check out the special offer for the Be Wealthy and Smart VIP experience in the show notes. That's all for today. Until next time, live the good life and be wealthy and smart.
Thank you for listening to Be Wealthy and Smart with Linda P. Jones. Share the wealth and tell your family and friends about the show. Check out our website, blog, and social media for more riches at www.bewealthyandsmart.com.